Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Journey 2 episode 9. Oh, very dramatic. Today we are going to try and get an interface, or many interfaces, passive everything, all of that stuff. Okay, let's make some crystalline, like so, and we only need 2 to start with. I don't know if that's a quest either. I keep taking stuff out, so it's annoying. Oh, it is a quest. And our first port of call is to make a laser base, and we want 4 laser drills, which we can actually make. And we're also going to want some white laser lenses. Oh, we need some more pink slime. And because we just love a temporary setup, I'm going to just set it up over here badly because, yeah, why not? Maybe here. I think they only need to be 1 away for this. And, yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I don't know, this one didn't face the right way. That way. Okay. And this one also decided not to face the right way. There we go. And we'll just power them up. Wow, I'm so good at doing this. There we go, all powered. And this, we want it to have that in. To get iridium, it needs to be between Y5 and Y68. Yeah, and we probably want some speed upgrades. Right, I've made some upgrades. Oh, it took a little bit of time. It was annoying. There's some. Oh, they don't have any power anyway. But look, we have iridium. That's good. Yay, so much energy, so little energy that we actually have. It's okay. We have our singular iridium. And what's the thing where I can make 4? I could probably do that actually. Yay, more iridium. And with the augment that we can make, and very slowly because I haven't actually upgraded this machine at all, with the cinnabar that we were making before anyway, we should, oh god, we got lots of platinum, haven't we? Oh, we get some platinum from it as well? What? I don't understand. How? Oh, there's 100%. Oh, this is just another 100% way to get platinum. Cool. Yay. More platinum, more iridium. And by more iridium, I mean some iridium. Woohoo, iridium, we've done it. And let's put the osmium and some iridium in here, which will get us osmiridium, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness, we're making it. And look at me manually inscribing the osmiridium for now to get methodology circuits. And there we go. We are making I'm never going to be able to say it. Methodology processes. It's not a hard word. And there's 16. Oh, we get an immediate trophy. Why? Because we have unlocked interfaces, which is incredibly exciting. Oh, so exciting. Can I actually make any? Here is the recipe. Oh, I need industrial machine chassis. Do I have any? Oh, are we ready? Are we ready for this? 1, 2, 3. 3 interfaces. Quest, please. Yes, finally. Oh my goodness. What a little rush that was. But it was worth it, I think. Most definitely. Yay, we did it. And in case you were wondering, we have absolutely no pink slime problems and no liquid meat problems. In fact, we probably have far too much of the stuff now. I would like some molecular assemblers to begin with, which means we need to make some formulaic assemblers, which obviously don't stack. I was going to make 16, but I forgot that you need 2 per. Can I look up the stick recipe and favorite the one which is just like normal? Because it's so annoying. Anyway, yes, we need some more pickaxes. I should have enough axes. This is like the most annoying recipe ever. There we go. And that should be a few more. Perfect. And now we can make some molecular assemblers. They do take the osmiridium, but I've got more of those, so it doesn't really matter. We're actually getting quite a lot of iridium. Oh dear, we've run out of other things. We're getting quite a lot of iridium. We've got like 21 just downstairs, which obviously we could quadruple very easily, so it's not a big deal. Well, the big deal is I haven't what's the word? Passived anything so far. So yeah, there we go. We've run out of things every so often, which is a little annoying. If I do this, okay, why wasn't I doing that originally? There we go. 16 molecular assemblers. Do I have how many interfaces do I have? 5. Yeah, I could definitely do with more than 5. I'm not out of RF powder, am I? And even though I thought I would not have to do this again, we are making another stack of machine frames, all to be used for interfaces because interfaces is just so useful. Right, I haven't quite made a stack because that's expensive. We can make 4 more interfaces. I've not really prepared myself very well, have I? I I've managed to make 36 ME interfaces. That should hopefully be enough for now. We're also going to need some crafting units. 5, an odd number. And now we're out of these things. I do have them, they're just not in made up yet. So I'm going to make 8 crafting units. Lovely. And they're going to be, I'm going to try and get to 16k if we can. The co-processing units are needing pink. Do I have pink slime? I do. Okay, that should be easy enough then. And now I can make 2 co-processing units, 1 for each CPU, unless... maybe we'll do it. No, let's keep them slightly bigger. I think 2 things at once is enough right now. And not long after, literally minutes, seconds. How do I put these together? How do I put you in? Ah, oh, that's much worse. That's so annoying. It's all right. We can at least make the 16k when we actually get there. It's not like it's not possible. That's something at the very least. Right, I think we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 1Ks. Are these quests? Yes, but not in a simple way. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. I'm out of glod. That's okay. We actually have plenty of glod for some reason. 1. There we go. And 1 more. We should have plenty of lithium. Okay, good. We've got crafting and stuff now just to connect. And now we have our CPUs over here and we have our interface over there. And we can obviously expand these. We won't do that quite yet because it takes capacity cards and I think they take interfaces. Oh, pattern capacity. Pattern expansion. It does take an interface. Cool. And we are going to make ourselves an interface terminal, which I guess we'll put here. And there we go. Now we can see all our molecular assemblers, which is very nice. And we're going to make some patterns. Yay, we can only make 5. I need to make some more. I will actually make a lot more osmiridium quickly. Oh, that's an interface terminal. We don't have the pattern terminal. I didn't actually make the one that we really needed. Oh well. We'll do that. And there is the ME pattern terminal, which I actually couldn't have made without patterns. Oh, we'll put it down there and it'll be light blue. I still haven't. This room needs finishing. I will finish it at some point, I promise. Maybe. Yay. So there's that. And now we have the pattern terminal and now we can inscribe patterns and it'll all be good and fun, except I could probably do with a lot more osmiridium. But luckily for me, we have like absolutely tons of iridium. I mean, the best thing about quadrupling and then doubling it for the osmiridium is we get a lot of osmiridium. I don't think we're going to have any osmiridium problems, which is odd because I thought, like, I don't remember it being this easy, to be honest. Especially once we get everything passive, we should be good. Just making a little bit more silicon too. To begin with, we're just setting up a couple of on-demand processes, mainly just for stuff like the induction smelter and the compactors and the alloy smelter upstairs, mainly because otherwise it'll be really hard to passive a lot of things because I want obviously to make as few machines by hand as possible by now. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to try and think of what we actually need to passive. It'll be a long list and then we'll go from there. Okay, to begin with, I am just going to passive the things I need for machined frames and empowered blocks because I thought that would cover quite a lot, and oh boy does it cover quite a lot. By quite a lot I mean an horrific amount of things. My goodness me. I mean, ignore these last little 5 at the bottom. I don't want to forget what they are, but this is pretty much everything. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I say slightly worried. I am going to, I think, dig out a new room for this because I don't really want the passives anywhere specific. I'm not sure where I want to put them though, so I'm going to have a little think about that. And to help with the clearing, we are going to make a destruction gadget. So now when we look at the it's probably in here, isn't it? Yes, exchanging gadget. Lovely. So yeah, that's good. And here is the beginning of our lovely room. Obviously it's not got power or anything yet, so this is just going to be for passive machines. They're the most boring, so they're just going to go in big machine walls over here. I think that's just going to be the best way to have them. And this is just next to our this room, so it was easy connection to power and A2 hopefully. So the first thing I kind of want to do is to work on some material stonework factories. These are good for lots of things. things. We want it to make stone. I don't think we need it to make circuit plates particularly. I don't think these are actually so useful. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have one. We've got one already. So we'll have one for stone, one for cobble, one for gravel, sand. We've already got one for glass and silicon, and that should be fine. So we need 5 more of these, which hopefully... How many machine cases do I have? Oh, actually lots. Okay. And here we go. There should be 4. So we're out of plastic. That's fine. And if you were wondering, the reason I've put the powders back on here is because I think I will do them the way with the alloy smelter, and not the alloy smelter, the sag mill and the melodic grinding balls. That seems better probably, and less effort than all of this stuff. Plus we will get the things to make the dust as like an extra output. Aha, that's where the skeleton spawned earlier. I was wondering where it came from. It was there. So we will get the extra. Oh yes, that goes back on its own now, doesn't it? So yeah, that'll get the extra outputs. And here is our final material stonework factory. We're also going to need some drawer controllers and some drawers. Actually, we'll need quite a lot of drawers. Yes, these are ugly acacia drawers right now, but that's fine. The other important thing that we need is storage downgrades. We're out of wood. We're not really out of wood. There'll be plenty of logs in here, because we want to have a buffer of things, but we don't want like a giant buffer of things. The downgrades will reduce it to a stack, so we will only have a stack. I would like some more drawers too, actually. And this way we can buffer without feeling like we're using all our resources. Welcome to our first passive setup. And that passive setup is all the things I just said. These don't need downgrades because it's free. It just costs energy. There's literally no point downgrading any of these. I think maybe for the glass I might speed it up. I've got some speed and energy. I had them in the glass before. I wasn't quite sure how to do this, so I've just got manual extract on some item conduits that go straight into the drawer controller. I think that's all of them, because I don't think these auto output. So that should be fine. I don't think it'll be a big issue. Yeah, I think that's filling up fine. Maybe I need to like make sure this isn't, going to pick out ones which aren't ready. So maybe I'll do that. And for some of our first mechanism machines, I've set up some enrichment chambers for coal, redstone, diamond, and this will be refined obsidian when we actually have some. That's what the rest of this is all going to be set up for. And now I filled a bit more of the mechanism stuff into the wall. So basically what's going on is all the mechanism processes. We have 4 enrichment chambers over here. They are going through diamond, redstone, and coal. I haven't put any speed upgrades in them. Any speed upgrades you see are from what I was using them before for. Then we have the metallurgic infusers, a couple over here, one for circuits, one for alloys, and then they stack up into the purple alloy at the top. This will have to fill in this, which will have to fill in this, which will have to fill in this, which for some reason isn't on auto eject. So good thing I checked that. We also have steel here, so instead of having buffers for every step, which I was sort of going to do, it just goes into a redstone furnace and goes straight into this drawer, which is the only one of the mechanism ones that isn't downgraded, because we need a lot of steel. Having 32 stacks of steel is basically nothing, so that is actually fine. And at the top we have refined glowstone and refined obsidian slowly being made. Again, this is slow, but it's passive, so we don't need to speed it up immediately. And I did have to leave a gap here so I could put the infusibles in, which is why I wanted to sort of do that first, which is another few items off this list. And I've just set up dark steel as well. It's only with like a little baby thing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We can always upgrade it because there is a gap over the top. I just don't want to do it right now. And now we have passive dark steel, and that's also not getting a downgrade because of how much dark steel we need. We are running into a bit of a power problem. However, I have coded in the recipe for some solar panels. We can go up to tier 7, which is 8,000 FE per tick, which we're going to make 4, so that's a lot more than that. And slowly but surely this will actually craft it. Very nice. I did have to make a few things myself. We haven't got empowerers set up, so I had to make the empowerers myself, or the empowered things myself. The gears will be a little slow, but I mean, doing it this way is so much better than me doing it myself. I'm so pleased. Obviously we will get to passiving this, but we can't passive stuff if literally we have no power. I mean, we don't have no power, we just don't have a whole lot of power. I need to close that hole up. I don't quite know what the energy cube status is. Ow. Full. I can't can't remember how we're getting power downstairs, because that actually might instead be the issue. Either way, it's still more power, and that's always a good thing. And while I was waiting for other things, our solar panels have complete. There we go, solar. I'm going to take this up to the tritium level, and it's just turning night. To be honest, this is actually probably not a very good place to put them. How much can a hardened flux duct even transfer? Not very much. Okay, that should help a bit anyway with powering that. Kind of want to make some quantum entangloporters, because that would let me do the quarry, and they're a little expensive, but nothing too bad. We haven't made any dark solarium yet, but we can do that. I'd want 5, I think. One to have the solar panels, one to bring power back to the base, one for items from the quarry, and then an item and a power. I'll make one and see if I need 4 or 5. I think I need 5 though. I realized I had actually enough alumite rupees to make this armor called the Shadow Armor, which gives me 3 times movement and step assist. So I'm kind of tempted to go for that now and wear that. I like to be fast, and this is pretty fast. I should probably put some feather falling on it, so I don't fall too much. How much is feather falling in terms of this? It is just feathers. Okay, that's really cheap actually. I'll do that. And there we go, feather falling 4. Hopefully this means that when I jump off things, I still get a little hurt, but less, I suppose. So everything for the ender casing is crafting. I'm completely out of gold as well, which is a little annoying, and also sort of why I want to start setting up the actual quarry that I should have done a while ago. Let me just stuff some stuff in my... Yeah, it's annoying me. So what else do we need for this? We need dark solarium. We want 5, so we need 20 dark solarium, which is... Do I have any Yes, perfect. I know you should always make more, but with the amount of dark steel it's going to take, let's just make this much for now. We'll passive it soon anyway. We do have enough for almost 20. So again, this is why we wait, and I'll check the passive room to see how we're doing on dark steel. I think it will just be because it's slow, not for particularly any other reason. It's still working. Are we not run out of anything? No, we've got tons of everything. It is just a little slow. I'm actually very okay with waiting a little bit for all of this to happen, because I don't really want to do the rainbow generator. It scares me and I don't like it very much. I find it tricky. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it won't be a big deal. It's fairly cheap. I fear the rainbow generator. Oh, we can make these now too. Interesting. So I'm gonna do this in the arc furnace just because the alloy smelter's a little busy right now, so why not? Might as well use it while it's still here. And we are making our dark solarium, which is a quest. Yay. Where's the quest? Oh my goodness, we're so close to the magic section. This is crazy. Yay, and we get some refined obsidian for that, which is neither here nor there, to be quite honest. Is the quantum entangloporter actually a quest? It is. It is. Okay, cool. And there's our 20 dark solarium. Now, a few more annoying things. I'm going to have to summon 5 witches. We are going to have to make an ender resonator, which is fine. That can be on passive. We need to make this guy, which requires an ender crystal, which is enderman souls, which is fine. And a melodic capacitor, which is more dark solarium. Okay, that should be fine. This truly is the best way to get witches. Roots makes everything so much easier. Yes, the only problem with this armor is sometimes when you switch dimensions, the step up stops working, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Now we can make some ender casings. That was a lot of enderium, but that's fine. Is that a quest? Doesn't seem to be. Sadly, I am pretty much completely out of gold. I need 200 and something to be able to make this quantum entangloporter, which is a fair amount and kind of annoying. So here I am in the deep dark. I don't actually know what's a good level to do this at. I'm just doing a tiny bit of deep dark mining manually. See if I can find enough gold. If I can, that would be great, because I would rather not have to set up the quarry again in the overworld. And obviously it's not very easy to do it in the deep dark without all the stuff I'm making. I just don't know where all my gold went. I have literally none. Like, not even like 1 or 2. Oh, and also everything's normal cobble here, so it's not going in my dank. Oh, the joys of modded Minecraft. It's fine. I think this will probably be the last time we have to do any manual mining. Oh, whoops, I've clicked the wrong button. Give me gold. Give me gold. There's so many ores here, but none of them are gold. Aha, gold. It definitely won't be enough, obviously, because it's just one little bit. 4 pieces. Oh, joy. I know there's probably a better way of going about this. Where? Oh, I could use the excavator. Could do that. Which one's the deep dark? Mostly in the lowest bits. Okay, we're kind of where we should be then. Yay. And another win for the auto feeder thing, which means I can vein mine for ages without actually losing any saturation. I love that thing. Thank you, Denver, because I think it's you who made me aware of it being so good, and now I love it. And again, I've switched dimensions. Nothing kill me, please. I only want gold. Finally, I have enough capacitors, I think, to be... Oh, I was so stupid. Okay, I made more capacitors than I could possibly need, but that's fine actually, because I'm sure they'll come in handy. I thought there was 2 capacitors per tesseract, but there's not. That's fine. We are... Okay, if I can reach. Yay. Okay, we were out of refined obsidian. That's fine. We'll have a melodic capacitor in you, and we'll have some melodic capacitors in the sag mill and in the alloy smelter over here as well, so it wasn't actually a waste. Oh, I waited so long. I was like, I need 10, and I don't need 10. I need 5. There we go. They should be a little bit faster now, which will be good. Well, we can't quite make enough dark steel for this, but there is 3 quantum entangloporters, and I'm pretty sure it's a quest. There it is. And we get some dark steel. That's kind of it. Enough for another one? No. So that's good. So to start off with, I'm going to put one of these down on frequency power, and that is going to input energy from all sides, and we are going to put solar panels on top of it. So now we should be filling up with power, quite a lot of power actually, so that's good. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put the other end. I'm thinking down here. No, because it's, I think, yeah, probably just up here on the main energy cell should be fine. We do really need to update our cables a little bit. Hardened flux ducts aren't very good anymore. It's almost just sort of want it to be in a place where it will reach the most things, but I suppose here will do. And we want that on power, and we want that on eject on all sides. And now technically we don't think we really need the diesel generators anymore. Or maybe we do. Power is somewhat going up. Power. Oh, click the correct things and you shall receive. And now, I mean, the power is going up somewhat. Good. So, yay. We have better power now. And that should be able to power our quarry, which is over here. Hello, quarry. Good to see you. Come back. Thanks very much. And now we should actually be able to use that in the deep dark. And 1 quarry plugged in correctly. We're getting plenty of power. It's not completely set up, obviously, because I haven't got the thing downstairs. You know, it's not connected to the overworld quite yet. Is that all it got from one run all the way down? That's not a great deal, is it? It's fine. I need to sort of... 1 minute. I need to have a better offset. There we go. That's better. There's too many floors in the deep dark. We do not need to start from the very top. Starting from about 104. Yeah, it's probably a little high, but it doesn't slow it down too much. And there we go. We're actually getting things. We do not need basalt, so I will take that and put it in the filter. No basalt, please. In. And there we go. We should be getting everything we want. And also all the ores are normal ores instead of silly, dumb ores, which is nice. I just wanted to test it was actually working. I will go check the power at home as well. Oh, I'm so dumb. All the power is coming from the solar panels. So how are we doing? If it's nighttime, it probably... Oh, look, we've got so much power. It's literally not even draining a tiny bit. That's kind of crazy. Yay, we can run the quarry with literally no problems. Thumbs up. And we now have a working quarry, which is obviously between 2 chunks. Because, oh, why could I ever never check that before we do anything? And I can't be bothered to move it. So back home we go, and we should... Let's specifically look for gold. Oh, look, we now have some gold ore. Not a great deal of gold ore, mind you, but some gold ore. So, you know, whatever. It's better than nothing. So it turns out I've blocked my whole system with ores now because of our lovely little quarry. So here's me trying to do damage reduction by making some drawers, which I've been placing them. I was like, oh, I'll put emerald upgrades in all of them. I think I have forgotten to do that for this outer row. There we go. So hopefully, oh, it says on there I didn't need to check. We've got a couple extra in the coal. We have so much coal ore, and this is just an export bus for coal ore because I thought it would be faster because we have lots of coal ore. So now every ore should be going straight into here, plus a few from this export bus, which are just automatically being sent in. And there is a storage bus on here. So, I mean, technically, yeah, that's probably why it still says 41,000. And over here, we have, yeah. So actually, I think all of it's exported, quite possibly. or it's going that. Who knows? I'll just leave it like that for now anyway. It should hopefully clear out all our drives a little bit because they were completely full, which isn't really surprising considering the amount of ores we were getting. We should really deal with that, and by deal with that I mean we should probably make an ore processing setup. So I need to figure out exactly how I want that to look, what I want from it, that sort of thing. How are we doing for dark steel? That's going up, so that's good. I have any obsidian? A little bit. So really what I want is to make melodic, I think I want melodic grinding balls, or do I want dark steel grinding balls? I haven't decided. Maybe we don't really even need grinding balls, to be quite honest, because we probably make enough anyway. Also this is full of sticks from when my inventory got full. So let me just figure out what I want to do for each ore, and I'll make a chest and I'll put them in little sections because I like visual things. And I think that's all the ores. If it's not all the ores, I don't know. Right, this was less complicated than I thought, to be quite honest. Destabilized redstone. Probably just going to ignore it because I don't think this is really like useful. Maybe even bin it. You have a fair amount of it. Oh no, we don't really have that much of it. I could probably get it off the wall. Whatever, we'll ignore that one. These are pulverized. They're just going to go in the sag mill. These are going to be sag milled and smelted. And these ones at the top is nickel. So obviously we want to put that in the induction smelter with cinnabar. And cinnabar ore we want to put in a machine. You know, the thing that happens. This one, gelid cryotheum. So, what, 2 sag mills, an alloy smelter, an induction smelter, and a fluid transposer / magma crucible. That sounds easy enough. I'm lucky here. I've already got 2 sag mills I can't craft because I need some lava. I've changed my mind. Changed my mind as in I've had a new idea. We are going to have more fancy sag mills for this because I think it'd be better for it to be fast as possible. So I just need a few things. I need some more buckets. I'm always needing buckets because I need, oh dear, we're out of plates. Again, this will all be automated at some point, but I think ore processing is a bit more important just at this very second before we do any more automation. Yeah, the melodic capacitors are definitely worth it. These are much faster now, which is good. Oh, that was so quick. I've already made my advanced, 2 advanced sag mills. Oh, enhanced sag mill, whatever. That was literally like seconds. That's kind of crazy. Can I make this one yet? I can. That's weird. Weirdly fast. Lovely. And I have made our ore processing setup. It's not probably completely done right now. It's also a little slow. Oh, I forgot about clay. That's fine. Clay can go like this. Filter for clay, please. Thank you very much. Okay, now we've sorted the clay problem out. And I'll go straight into an interface. So clay, one thing that we weren't processing at all. There's probably a few other things like igneous crystals, which I just sort of forgot that there were some things that weren't ores that come out of the quarry. Oh yeah, oil sand, that probably also does not need to be in there because we process it elsewhere. That's fine. Problem solved. We'll probably need a bigger filter for that. I'll sort that out later when things start backing up. But we have ores, they get processed. We have nickel that gets processed, especially in here. Fluid transposer, magma crucible, all that sort of stuff. We have a sag mill over here, sagging things like coal ore. We have this one, which is for some reason has decided it doesn't want anything. Is that because it's on round robin? Why does everything always go wrong? Why does it not want anything? Is it because it's so busy putting stuff in the other place? I hate. Sometimes things just don't work. It's very annoying. Whatever. I'll try and fix it. But basically, yeah, we have the things that need pulverizing. They go in there and they get smelted, and then stuff that gets sag mill goes in there, and we have nickel going in there, and we're making cryofume dust. So that's everything apart from the few things that need to not go in here. And what does this do? Is this for sag mill? Yes. I don't think I've put that in the sag mill one. There we go. And yeah, I'll just keep editing it when I need to. And oh good, it's taking the iron out now. Thank God. And with a proper quarry setup and a bit of passiving begun, and also our interfaces now being able to be made. Wow, that's quite a bit of progress. I thought I hadn't done that much this episode. I think we've done a fair bit. Anyway, I think it's probably a good time to end today's episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. I look like I have a weird eyebrow. I don't really like that.